Hey, this cracks me up because I don't.
We definitely live. You can go ahead and introduce us.
Oh,
Because
so
I
I
went
just was
black.
waiting for it to pop back into the shot. Okay, there we
Yeah.
go. Hey, you guys. What's up, you guys? It's Beloved, and I am here with the Don and Shawnee, and this is Three Takes. So of course, you all right?
Who, me or him?
Yeah, Shawnee too. So,
I'm fantastic.
so of course, I'm about to ask, how are we feeling today? And Shawnee, you said you're feeling fantastic with the eyes and whatnot. You feeling fantastic?
I'm trying to move my eyebrows, but it ain't working out.
Are you one of those that can do it?
I'm trying to do it, but my eyes move with it. But
Oh,
uh, be like the Rock, the people's eyebrow,
Yeah. All
and
you gotta do
raise
is
that one eyebrow.
there you go.
I can't do one though. Anyway, but I am feeling pretty darn good. I feel like this week is going by quick. Like today,
praise
when I was
God.
like out, I'm like, damn, it's Wednesday. I'm like, today's going by quick. It's Hump Day. Happy Hump Day.
You know
We
what today?
halfway through the week.
Day.
I thought today
Today's
was.
what?
I said I thought today was
Oh,
Friday.
I'm way ahead of schedule.
I woke up like I'm not about to do no work today. Yada yada yada. I'm like, hey, today's Wednesday.
Like to work I
What made
go.
you feel like it was Friday?
I don't know. I mean, when you work from home, every day feel the same. But I think I just
I
want this
bet.
week to be over with. So I'm just thinking it's Friday.
Yeah, me too. I is it bad that I want to get to Friday, but I don't want it to go fast because once it gets to Friday, then it's Sunday, then we back to another week. So it's like I wish it was
Shoot.
this weekend, but then again, I don't. So I completely feel you.
I need
Um,
to slow down. I'm not ready for the weekend yet because I got a wedding to go to on Saturday and I still don't know what I'm wearing. It's all like that. It's
just
coming too
decide,
quick.
man.
Where is this
I
wedding?
mean, you said where is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's here. Well, it's in the outskirts of Nashville and Spring Hill. My homie Spencer getting married. Um,
You about to be lit because you said it's in the outskirts, like in
I'm
the back.
weak. Well, no, not like that. Just like comparable to Dayton. It's like in how far is it? Spring Hill from here? Maybe like a Westchester from Dayton type
Also,
shit.
like 45 to an hour.
Yeah, something
That's
like
not
that.
bad. You gonna get a hotel out there, or you driving back?
So actually, my homie that's like a mutual friend of me and the groom, he actually hit me up and was like, "Well, I don't know how drunk you plan on getting, but I feel like we should get a hotel out there." At first, I was like, "You know me, I'm gonna drive home." I'm like, "Nah, I don't think I'm getting that drunk." And two, I'm like, "It ain't that far," but then he convinced me into it, so we actually about to split a hotel that night.
That, that's smart. I'm glad that he convinced
Yeah.
you. If you're doing like, if you're doing a wedding and then you're going to a reception and you're an hour away, your best bet is to get a hotel. Even if you're not drunk, the drive back is just like so yeah, just enjoy your night and be safe too. You know,
Oh yeah, always.
fun for me. Uh, yeah, but yeah, well, I'm glad y'all having a good day. I'm having a good day too. I have no complaints. So today is a little bit better. I think because I got some sleep. I feel well rested. I notice when I'm not well rested, I am cranky and irritable, and I'm ready for the world to end, and that's not
Oh
healthy.
gosh.
Yeah, it gets dark real quick. So I'm glad I got some rest. But I'm having a good day today. It's good.
Well,
I
self
can't wait.
awareness is great.
Huh?
I said self awareness is great.
I'm learning that. Yep. Yep. I think once we get to a certain age, that consciousness of being self-aware opens up a little bit more. Like
Consciousness awareness.
yeah, you know some things you need to work on or tap into. So yeah, good.
I
So
agree, and that's what we should be as adults. You should be constantly uh, attacking that, seeing like what are. I mean, you always have flaws, but like trying to better our flaws and
Mm-hmm.
become more better as a person, right?
Yep.
But you know what's crazy? Some people don't even are not or they lack it. They lack self-aware, and I feel like those people are dangerous to hang around, and that is why they get blocked. Um,
Speaking
is
of,
our blockers blocked. So that ties into what we are talking about today, and it's you want to ask the question, Shoni or Don?
the question.
What's the title?
Oh,
Black
block. We're
culture.
talking block culture.
There we go, block culture. So I'm like, y'all want to say the title, but yeah, block culture. And I think that it can be good, but then it also can be bad too. I enjoy blocking. I don't have a problem doing it. If I believed in horoscopes, I feel like because my horoscope claims I'm an Aquarius, that's just my natural trait to cut people off. So I don't know, but I enjoy blocking people because I feel like you know what you did. You consciously know what you did. So if I feel like there's no need to build on that relationship, I might as well just move on forward. There's no need to having a discussion because people, again, like we said, they lack self awareness, which means they're not going to communicate properly, which means we have to argue, and then I'm getting worked up. So why go through that trouble of even doing that? So you got to get blocked. Simple.
So first thing, I think you're the only Aquarius I know that blocks people.
Oh, really? See, that's
Mm.
why I don't do the horoscopies.
So it's not common with Aquarius. Then is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think the Aquarius I know don't block people. They might distance themselves, but cut people off completely or block people. No, I ain't never seen that. So it might be a you thing, you know what I mean? Which is not a bad thing. I just don't think it's an Aquarius
An
thing.
Aquarius thing.
That's see,
Interesting.
prove a
She
point.
said it's a beloved. It's a beloved thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be a defense mechanism though. Now that I'm thinking about it, but it's one of the ones I'll keep. I'm not as bad as I used to be, where I just don't communicate at all. I try to make communication. I try to like communicate, but if I can sense that it's not going to work out, I'm not going to waste my time doing that. We too grown. So, what do you guys think? How y'all feel about blocking?
Uh, I mean, I really don't care to block anybody. Have I done it? Yes. And I unblock them. Well, the people that I unblocked was people that I was probably talking to. Um, and it was out of emotion. And then once the emotions was over, I'm like, they're unblocked. But that's not an often type of thing. Will I unfollow somebody? Yes. Like, we don't need to be following each other. We don't need to be looking at each other's pages. Will I go on my way to speak to somebody? No. Especially if I'm done with them? No. But I mean, I don't care to block really. Have I been blocked? Yes. And I think only people do that for control. Like, it don't bother me not one bit. I'm that person. If you cut me off, I'm not reaching out no way. So it don't matter. Like, I'm not losing no sleep, like none. So that's
As
my
you should. Let's see. I mean, I'm trying to think. Do I block people? Yeah. I mean, it has to be a reason. Like, if I mean, I'm similar to Beloved a little bit. Like, if you doing some weird stuff, uh, I don't know. I guess it just depends on who. I don't know because I feel like if I feel like you're a hater, I'm gonna block you. Just because it's like, what are you around for? Like, that's weird. And you just people just be trying to like see what's going on type shit. You ain't about to see shit.
That
Like I'm about to block you from everything. You gonna have to go through another motherfucker. And then once I figure out who that is, I'm probably blocking them too. So it's like, but
that
but
I definitely agree.
That's because y'all air signs.
I don't do the horoscopies, so I
No, I will say the air signs y'all love to like remove yourself for sure. Y'all
yeah,
flighty.
I'm
fight.
quick to
Yeah.
yeah, I'm quick to remove myself, but instead of dealing, which is crazy because like I like to consider myself. I actually like confrontation, which is crazy because I like confrontation because I like to get down to the nitty gritty of whatever something is. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
versus like
okay.
let's talk about it. If it's an issue, like let's figure out what's really going on. So like
Yeah.
I've never been afraid to like, and that's also what's always made me like you know a decent manager because I'm like if an employee's fucking up, like I'm going to confront you about it. Like hey, this is what you've been doing. Like I'm not going to talk to everybody else behind your back. You know what I mean? And like I'm pretty direct. So, but where was I going with that? If
Well,
I
I was gonna say real quick, that's you like conflict resolution. Not that you like
there you
conflict.
go. There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Yeah, resolution for sure. I'm definitely looking for like, a solution
Mhm.
for it. But also, I love that. But at the same time, I'm quick to distance myself from a situation. So it's like, if it's nothing, well, sometimes I'm trying to save the conflict. Like, so instead of like, us blowing this up, I'm about to just remove myself and, not even deal with this at all. And I don't know. And I don't know. It's so weird because I'm such a loner, but I'm also a people person like, at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't mind being alone. So I will block everybody out and like distance myself from whoever I need to and be just fine. Like I won't feel lonely. You know what I mean? Like I don't think about it at night. It's just like it's whatever. Uh, but yeah, if I'm blocking you, well, I block females a lot, and they block me a lot. Like we were just kind of talking about, like on the dating apps and stuff like that. Like I feel like people block each other too much, and I feel like it's a little toxic. But I also feel like people block people when they don't want to be held accountable. Because like even for people I know, just like friends wise, like I've been blocked when I've like like we just said, I like conflict resolution. If I have an issue, I'm quick to kind of like ask, like, hey, well, what's going on? Like, what's up? Like, and a lot of people don't like that. They don't like accountability. So I've been blocked because of that before. Like me just coming at you, like trying to figure out what the situation and what's going on, so I'm not confused. But people are afraid of direct communication. Like for some reason, that's so intimidating to people. I don't understand why.
I feel like from somebody that used to be like that is because for one, we don't like confrontation. Um somebody I feel like either both parties or one party is not going to sit there and listen fully to the next person's explanation. So that would cause a discord and cause an argument or a fight. And again, who's
But that's
coming?
also But real quick, sorry, one thing I don't like. I feel like that's kind of like I don't like when people project conversations before they even happen because you never know where that person could be
Touche.
coming from. Like because just because you think because that's one thing I've like worked on, not putting people in a box. I read that somewhere, like to try like your best to not put anyone in a box, regardless of what you know about them, because you never know they could like have like a new thought process or something come in and like or whatever the case is. So if I'm about to have a conversation with somebody, I typically try to go into it not expecting what they might do or say.
Mhm.
In the back of your head, of course, you know their patterns. You might know, but I try not to base the conversation and go into it like talking like I know what they're going to say, and because that also leads to you not really listening to them. I feel
I'm
like
gonna be honest. I go off of first off. I'm gonna come to you and say, "Hey, can we talk?" I'm gonna go off of your tone of your reaction if I offer that. If I sense you have an attitude, heck no, we're not about to talk. I'm
I
not
get
about to
that
wait. Mm-mm.
Right.
Nope, it's pointless now. We can't come together and
because they don't like being held accountable. That's what I'm talking about. I can't stand people that don't like being held accountable. Like if you bring up something and they get mad and or they just like point it back at you somehow. Like
In her example, though, that might be an accountability option, or they probably already feel attacked before the conversation even happened.
that's
So
true.
that's self project that's projection in itself. Like how I was about to attack you. I'm just trying to get to a common ground and an understanding between me and you. That way we can move forward. But
yeah,
if you feel that way, then obviously it's not meant for us to communicate anymore.
But that's
It's
also the same thing too. Like, because if someone has that energy where, oh, they're about to attack me, they put that's like a wall they put up because they don't want to be held accountable. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, you're attacking me, even though I'm just literally not saying anything to you harsh or probably saying it in not even a rough tone. They just want to feel attacked so they can just use that as a way to not be accountable for their bullshit. But
It depends
keep
on the
going, my bad.
person. It depends on
True.
the person because it's a defense mechanism, and if we are really being honest, a lot of our communication skills and how we handle stuff happen from childhood. So
Definitely. And our
if they
parents on how they
communicated with us, so they're just probably their wound is probably just showing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not excusing people's behaviors. I'm just coming from a way of how I look at people, and if they do start getting attacked, feeling attacked or get defensive, I will leave this conversation. I will leave the conversation alone because then it's going to start getting toxic. But never,
yeah,
yeah,
because no
never.
good to come from it at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
But
so you mentioned Shawnee. Go ahead, keep going.
But I was saying that's also it depends on how much you mess with the person. Because I also feel like that's an opportunity because I'll be like, the way I look at it, if I'm saying something, they feel like I'm attacking them, I'm immediately stopping and I'm like, well, why do you feel this way? Like I said, I'm such a conflict resolution. I'm like, well, why do you feel like I'm attacking you? Like, what am I saying? Let me know. Like, how
See,
can I present
Shawnee,
this better to you? You said what?
even with you doing that drained me. I'm not doing all that. I'm not about to keep asking you questions. Either tell me what's wrong so we can move forward, or we can't do this no more.
Well,
Like,
you gotta know how the person is and how to, talk to them. Because a lot of times, what I realize too, a lot of stuff I can't even say to people just because of how they know me and how they project I am. It's certain things I can't even say to people because they're going to take offense just because it's coming from me. So it's like you got to kind of really, I don't know, it's weird, but
so
it's
it's a personal
reality.
problem. That's a personal problem.
I agree, but uh, so I'm getting better at dealing with different people different ways. But I hate having to fucking tiptoe. Excuse my language, YouTube. Tiptoe around things in order to appeal to their feelings. Like that's when I put up my I don't give a shit wall because I'm like, why do I got to do all this to get you to see something?
But see, that's why
It's called emotional capacity, though. If you don't have the emotional capacity to hear the person out, understand the person, then you probably lack capacity for it. Which is, I mean, everybody's different.
I lack it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people be known. I promise you, people be knowing what they be doing. People be knowing what they be doing.
Would you want somebody to have emotional capacity for you, though?
Probably so.
Yeah. But because that might be a narcissist answer. You right. You right. I'm not nothing.
She said a narcissist answer. I don't know.
See,
I mean, what?
I have to work for myself because at this point, either you have it for me or you don't, and we can just move. Because in my head, I think I'm right off rip because I know the type of person I am. I don't move with ill intention. So if I'm genuinely trying to talk to you before I block you, or if I'm genuinely trying to make this work because of who I am, if you have that attitude or if you already project, it's no point. I don't know, but you make a good point. People don't know. People ain't gonna assume that because everybody is entitled to how they feel. So
yeah,
But
and I'm not saying like you said, you know your intentions, you know who you are. I'm
yeah,
not saying excuse those people who's intentionally trying to hurt you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If you see somebody trying, they just don't know how to communicate how they feel. They never express how they feel. Don't even know what they feeling. Then you kind of got to hold space for them.
Okay,
yeah,
you're right. Yeah, so I ain't heartless, but you're
it
right.
depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
If
But that's
you,
what I said, like the reaction, how they come about with that. If they come out with with an attitude, then I know no. But if
Yeah.
they genuinely is like confused, like I don't know, cool, let's communicate. I'd rather
but I feel like that's a problem with us black folks because I feel like when someone brings up something to us, we immediately get defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am. Mm-hmm.
So I think that's something that everybody could work on. Like it's just like you ain't got to get so defensive. And I know I used to have that problem bad, still do to a sense, because people had to bring that up to my attention multiple times before it really registered. Because something could just be said to me, and I'm just like, boom, immediately defending myself. Like I'm like, no, this is, and I'm like, it's hard not to do that.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes I try to take a step back, and I'm like, okay, I'm really listening to you here. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to take all this in
Right.
before I get defensive because I'm quick to tell my side of whatever it is. Like, no, like, because a lot of times people like misunderstand me. Like, I get sometimes my delivery ain't the best, but my intentions, like beloved, are definitely always good. But my delivery is so straightforward, and people can, like I said before, direct communication offends people these days. It's like you got to sugarcoat everything and make them feel good in order to get somewhere. And I don't got that in me like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's just, and that's I don't know how to fix that sometimes. I'm like, how can because I feel like if I do that, I'm faking it, and then I feel like they could tell, you know. Right? So then at that point, I'm not genuine. So it's like I don't like that. So I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have a question for you guys. And Shauna, you already technically answered it. Have you ever been blocked before?
I feel like everybody has, whether they know it or not. You know what? It's
Been blocked. Yeah.
you know what's funny to me because you know what gets me more is like when people unfriend me on Facebook. I really don't give a fuck, but
Right.
yeah, I don't care. But
Or
it just be
any
funny
social
where you be like, where'd this person go? And then like you tend to look them up and they say add friend. I'm like, oh, like I wonder what post led to my demise. Like, you know what I mean?
So the person that unfriended you was somebody you probably don't speak to that often, and they just happen to unfriend you. Like they're not that close to you. Those type of people.
Could it be that? I mean, well, yeah,
both?
yeah,
It could be
yeah.
both.
It could be like because I've had people like from opponents like unfriend the hell out of me. I'm like, I probably don't even talk to you, so I don't know what the heck. But at the end of the day, I don't be giving a damn. But it's just like it's interesting to me, and I'm just like, all right, well, what did I do to offend you? Probably my post because but I don't post nothing serious. I'll just be posting shit that I think's funny, but maybe they don't find it funny, and they said I'm deleting you. Well, good riddance. I don't give a damn. Didn't see you no way. I had to go find you.
I've definitely unfriended, but lately I've been unfriending people, certain people if their post is toxic. But I'm like I don't want to see that no more. But I've definitely been unfriended on when I was on Facebook. Like, but it was strange. Like I wouldn't call them strangers. It's just people I haven't kept in touch with. Like if somebody close to me unfriended me, I'm definitely about to text them like, "What happened?" Like if beloved unfriended me and we ain't spoke, and I'm like, I'm definitely gonna ask her what's going on, or Alan or somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, these people I don't talk to, like I don't care. But I definitely been blocked. Definitely been blocked. Like I said, that was a control thing. And I think people want to get a reaction out of me too, because they do when they do that.
Yes, they do. I chuckle.
Because you don't give reactions like that in general, so people probably do try to do what they can. Well, what can I do? Like people really be caught up in stuff like that, trying to get something out of somebody that they can't get.
And I think the funny part about that is the people that be doing it don't have no clout. You barely post anything. When you do post, it's trash. I'm really not missing anything when you do. But I have been blocked. I've been blocked on social media, not like text wise. I want to say.
I don't think I've been blocked on the phone. I don't know. Maybe I don't think so.
I don't think I have.
When I get blocked though, like I said, it depends on the person. And the person that was blocking me, I kept saying, "Thank God," because I want you to.
Yes, you helped me out. I didn't have to do it.
Right. Like, leave me alone, please.
Thanks for removing yourself.
Yeah, but I do unfollow people if I'm trying to move forward too. Like if I want to let them go and I want to move on with my life, especially if I was dating them or had feelings. Yeah, unfollow. Big unfollow.
Oh yeah, I would block at that point. That's me. I'm like, I just want you kind of gone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see you no more.
Yeah.
Let's go away. So,
Go away.
but
So, so do you guys think that blocking is well worth it in the end? Like once you block that individual, do you think there's some sort of relief, or do you sometimes regret blocking?
honestly, if I'm trying to think, if I block, like I said, it's been I can't remember the last time I blocked somebody that actually meant something to me.
Hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, uh, I mean, people that I block, it's probably just somebody that I don't know. It just really depends. Like if it's like a new acquaintance or something like that, and I'm like, oh, and then I see kind of how they really are. I'm like, you're kind of weird. Bye. But uh, but not as somebody that's like been around for a while. Like I wouldn't block you. I would try to. I don't know. I guess talk it out if anything, because I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna just go sit up here and block you, except that one guy. Beth, beloved, you remember
I know it's crazy. As soon as you said that, that one guy,
that.
you're right, man.
I had to block him on everything. Like he was just too extremely weird. I'm like, what the hell? Like you can't see any more of me. I'm blocking you on the phone. I'm
That man
blocking you
was
on
trying to
all
express
social.
himself in different outlets.
Gotta go. Gotta go. I can't do the weird behavior. But other than that, like, um, I wouldn't say I have any regrets because I don't really block anybody that's one,
Regret.
because I almost feel like blocking is it can be weak in a sense. Like I said, I guess it depends on how you block. Like I feel like it can be kind of weak in a sense, like because I can coexist with them without having to block them from everything. I guess it just depends on what the situation is. I'm weak. You're like, nah, I block.
It does depend on the situation.
Now I gotta know that you can't reach me no more.
I'm weak.
I gotta know that we are not gonna be in the same proximity no more. The same bubble, the same phone. I got to know that you cannot get to me at all. I don't care if we're in the same area, like you cannot get to me at all. And that's probably sick now that I'm saying it out loud. But I have to confirm that you cannot get to me. I don't care if it's blocking on social media or phone wise. If once I'm done, I'm done. Just like you said, Don, leave me alone. We good.
Leave me
I'll say a
alone.
prayer for you and move on. Like I promise. No ill intentions. I'll just say a prayer that God continue to watch over you and your people, and I'm gonna move forward. There's nothing to even see or still because I feel like you're still connected somehow. There's still some sort of connection there that they still can come back somehow. I don't want you to even come back. I don't even want there to be a little string of connection there. I need you to not come to me. Leave me alone.
Now that you just said that, it has been some people that I've been wanting to block. I just haven't
Block them.
because, like you said, they still connected. Y'all, it's like y'all still got my number. Y'all still calling me, texting me, still trying to reach out. I haven't reached out to y'all in months. Leave me alone. But I just don't feel the need to block because I just don't want to. But sometimes it be itching. Like I wish they stopped calling me, and I'm not answering the calls.
In that case, I would block.
Yeah.
In that case, I would block personally because it's
Yes,
like if I don't want you talking to me at all, and you've been calling, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. Why are you calling? Yeah, I'm blocking you then because I don't want you talking to me. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
exactly. Exactly.
you're a little nice on that. I give you that, but
And because they know that they still have
they think they got a chance. They go keep
yes, they don't
calling.
listen. They call the phone, ring, 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 ring. They hear, okay, so it's not a cutoff or nothing. I still have a chance. Or let me send this text message. It ain't no weird message coming back like free
They
message.
turning green. Right?
Yeah, you right. So they know, oh, it's blue. We good. No, I don't. I want that white man or that white lady to hit them back up and say, you have reached such and such. Or you couldn't like I want them white people to speak for me. You had to be cut off. I can't. You're blocked.
But it's also
And
I also don't
because
talk to nobody.
you said
Go
what?
ahead. I said it's also like because I really don't. I don't talk to nobody. You know what I mean? Like, uh,
Oh,
especially with me, like especially like say people from dating. I ain't got to block them because I'm way the fuck here. Like I ain't got to really deal with them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
but
True.
And then everybody here that I deal with, I want to deal with them. You know what I mean? So it's like it ain't really nobody that I talk to that I can. I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird. All right,
And that's why
I'll
I
admit
envy
that.
y'all sometimes. I don't envy y'all a lot. It's just like not even envy. I'm just like, dang, y'all in a whole different area where y'all can start. I wish I could move and start. I've tried, but for some reason, I guess I'm too afraid to do so. But for y'all to move out and start a new life and not have to y'all still are connected to some people in dating, but it's not to the point where it's where you have to block them. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like y'all can start fresh and because y'all in a whole different city or state.
Yeah,
So it's
I can block people just by not getting on social media. You know what I mean? Like that's me. That could be me blocking them because they won't have any access to me at all if I'm not on social media. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say.
so
Even
y'all turn notifications off because I still get
Oh, I
even
don't have the notifications on.
okay, I had to learn how to turn those off because I still used to get notifications like such and such posted a story like
Who gives a damn if they posting a story? I hate when they
there.
do that. But
So I love blocking. It's but you make a good point. I don't want it to be my personality where I probably missed out on a good connection despite what happened. I probably missed out on God having us connect for a reason. We're not perfect, so we gotta learn to
exactly.
overcome. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be mindful, but again, people gotta work on how they communicate uh when we are trying to talk about the situation or try to communicate. Because I'm trying to tell you, come at me wrong, then I know, God, you telling me to cut them off. Pray for them and cut them off.
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of people these days. This is gonna sound crazy because I'm. This is a fresh thought, but I feel like a lot of people just don't know how to be a decent person. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's like, because that's the reason that you will want to block somebody because you feel like they moving funny or something, or like it's something morally not good. So you're like, I don't want to deal with that person, so like I'm blocking them. But I just feel like these days in the world, it's just so common for people to just not foundationally be good. Is that am I making sense? Because I'm like, that's weird
yeah,
to me. Because I'm like, so now, and it frustrates me because I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't have to realign my boundaries and accept people in my life that are kind of not good just to have people in my life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you ain't about to make it seem like I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. Like, I know right from wrong. And
right.
so, but I feel like people don't know right from wrong. They know certain rights, but they don't know certain things are wrong. So, but I'm like, but you can't really, if you tell them that, it's like they don't understand it. You know what I mean? And they like thinking, probably get defensive, like we were just talking about. I don't know. It's just because people don't be looking to improve. I think that's what it really is. Some people like, and then they're just like okay with how they've been, and everybody else is the problem, and they don't try to hear anything else.
Yep.
But that's the big thing. Everybody else is the problem.
Hmm.
And so you can tell if they are the problem if they haven't aught with everybody around them, or if it's majority of the people that they connect with, and you are the common denominator, you're the problem. And those
Look,
people are
that's me
dangerous.
right now, though.
You said what?
I said that's me right now, though.
Me too. Me
But I'm
too.
like,
Literally.
I'm like, I swear to God, I ain't the problem. I mean,
I'm not. I'm not the problem. I know I am.
yeah, because I feel like I'm like, you ain't about to, they ain't about to make me feel like I'm crazy. Like, screw that. Like, I know people just out here just messed up, and they don't. It can't. I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, what's
Oh,
wrong
you
with humanity?
scared? They weirdos. It's a bunch of weirdos out
Yeah,
here.
but this became the norm. Like, that's what I don't like. Like, it is like, no, that's not normal. You can't be fucked up like that. And I don't know. That's just crazy. That's why this is literally why I be by myself. Like, it's like I
Yeah,
be by myself. I can't. Like
yeah.
people in their shit. It's too deeply rooted. Like I can't.
And there's
And
no
then
resolution. You're not going to be able to resolve anything because
nope,
they think that they are right and you're wrong. So let me go ahead and block
you
you.
wasting your energy. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want you breathing in my bubble with that negativity.
yeah, because it's toxic. It's gonna
Yeah,
be you're gonna be more like them if you're around them. So like,
facts.
and that's what's always made me. That's why I've always been so open to meeting new people and stuff. Even though I know it's like it's rough because it's like what they probably just as bad, but uh I don't know. That's why I stay open to new people because you never know, what they could bring, who they could be, and I mean, especially if you ain't talking to nobody, you gotta be open to new
Mm.
people. Or you just go be by yourself forever, and it's crazy, but it's true.
And you know what's crazy though? I used to be big on I'm not meeting no new people. I'm good. But I'm starting to be more open to I pray for discernment now because although they may appear to be a good person or someone that you can kick it with or hang out with, some people behind layers and then you start thinking, oh dang, they are weird too.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
got to place them
like,
where they belong.
yeah. So I'm still open to meeting new people. I just have a boundary now. I'm not going to tell them. Well, I don't do that now, but it's only so much I'm going to interact with them on. So
So what
yeah,
made had this reflection? Like, when did this happen? Like a week ago, a month ago? That
who
you,
me?
yeah, that you are okay with meeting new people now? Because you was dead set on, I don't want no new friends. I don't want to meet no new people. I'm good. Like,
Honestly, I think once I hit 30,
mhm.
I wouldn't even say my beginning 30s, just like towards this year, and with me losing a few people. It made me realize I'm not saying I'm alone because I'm not. I got God, I got my family, but it's always good to make new connections because you never know who God is placing in your life and vice versa. It's always good to
Exactly.
hang out with people too because I like to kick with people that share the same values or like to do the same things I like to. So it's okay to do that. And I've met good people not realizing that hey, they could possibly be a good associate. I'm not gonna say friend yet, but good
Yeah,
associate.
good acquaintance.
Yeah, there we go, an acquaintance. So
Yeah, everybody you meet don't have to be in your circle, close
right,
or nothing like that. Because that's what I always try to tell people too. Because I've heard people, like a lot of people, well, not these days. Let's say years ago. I haven't heard that much these days. I've heard a lot of people used to always say that because I've always been, oh, let me meet some new people. But I'm like, if you're not trying to meet new people, I feel like you're literally stunting your growth because there's no way for you to grow if you're not meeting if you're not getting newness out of that. And when you stop growing, you start dying. So it's like, and I feel like that's why a lot of people in dating have that small dating ass mindset because they're just so used to that small proximity of people around them that have only a certain 2, 3 ways of thinking. So they think that's the only way to be. So I mean, that's the
damn.
real. Yeah, that's the real though. Like so, that's why you have to be open. I mean, just be cautiously optimistic. That's why I tell people I'm cautiously optimistic. Like you said, use your discernment. Like we got common sense. Use the common sense God gave you. Well, I know He ain't give it to everybody apparently, but because people ain't got common sense. But
That God
uh,
gave it to them. They just ain't using it.
use
There
it.
we
Yeah,
go.
better way to
Yeah.
better way to put it. But you know what I mean. But be open to I mean, you got to be open to anything because you never know what it could bring you, and to just sit there and just put a wall up that you'll never grow and you're stunting your growth and you'll honestly I just think it goes downhill from there because it's just like you closed yourself off to so much and that thought process is only going to trickle down deeper
Yeah.
and that's depressing honestly but
You make a good
yeah
point. Yeah. What about you? Well, you open to meeting new people.
Oh,
Uh, but I feel like you still are watchful of
as you
those.
should be. That's what I
Yeah.
said, cautiously optimistic. You ain't gotta Everybody ain't gotta be your best friend. Just be open to value exchange.
Yeah. I like that. Value. Yeah. What can you I hate saying it like this, but what can you add to my life that I don't already have?
No, you shouldn't even hate saying that because that's how it should be. Because trust me, I done
Okay,
been
but
around. people that ain't added shit for too long. So I'm tired of being the only one adding. But but that's how I am. That's another reason why I'm so open to people, because it's like people can bring so much value to your life, perspectives. Everybody sees the world a completely different way.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody sees everything based off of their experiences from when they were born, blah, 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 blah. Your experiences are only so limited, especially dating in our small-minded mindset there. But if you meet people from other places that's like a bigger city, like Cali or something, you realize how like they have such a different personality and they just go to the beat of their own drum. Like that's how everybody should be, not just following the next mother effort. But that's how you get smarter and broader your perspective. Like I said, you never know what somebody can bring to you. I mean, I even talk to homeless people because, I mean, you can learn something from anybody. You'll know what not to do by talking to them and not end up in that position.
To an extent, I be mindful. I'll help where I can, but I'll be mindful because people.
Oh, I ain't saying I'm helping the homeless. I said having a conversation with them.
I've been telling you about to help them.
No, what I'm saying is, I mean, I've helped them. I'm weird when it comes to helping the homeless because they do that shit. That's their job. Like they making more money than me. So it's like I don't really. Oh yeah, homeless people can make. What is that stat I saw? Like some of them making like 50, 60K a year. They make money being homeless, bro.
For what? What they doing?
Sitting there and people just giving them money that don't have the mindset like me. Like, let me die because I know you get it for everybody else. And I'll be watching too every time because it's hella. Well, not hella, but it's a lot of homeless here. And I'll be seeing people just, here you go, here you go. One time I saw one pull a bankroll out of their pocket. Yeah. Why do you think they always got beer? They always drunk because they got money. You're funding that. I'm like, no, you just out here living tax free. You living a damn dream, and you think I'm about to contribute to that? No. Like, there's people out there young as hell, especially here in Nashville. Young as hell. I've seen young white dudes that got tattoos all over. But they out there homeless. Like, what? How you out here homeless? Like,
I would say if I see them with an animal, I'm definitely not giving because you gotta feed him too. Like,
oh, and I hate sitting with them because I'm like, damn, the poor dog, like, got to deal with your homeless ass. Like,
dog is trust he's getting whatever his owner is getting. So
yeah,
they both eating good.
But that's why I don't. I mean, I'm just saying I've had conversations with homeless people before. Not saying I'm out here just talking to the homeless, but I've had conversations with them before. And you never know what you can get out of that. So I'm always open to it. And then maybe you having that conversation with them also makes their day somehow. I don't know. So
yeah. Touche. I think block culture still should be in. It's not going away. If anything, it might get worse. Because
I think it is.
The younger generation, they are proud that they block. Heck, they probably block their parents. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so my question is, if we didn't have cell phones and stuff like that, we had the landlines. How would y'all have blocked people on the phone? Just take it off the hook?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Can't nobody call you at that point though. So you blocked everybody.
I'd be happy with that. I mean, nobody don't call me anyway, so it's like.
How would you know who calls you though?
You don't. That's what I'm saying. If you take your back then, if you took your phone off the hook.
Oh, touche, you right. I'm not gonna lie though. If as soon as I hear, you could know if it's somebody you want to talk to or not. As soon as I see a hey, click, I know your voice. We're not doing that.
I'm weak.
We're not doing that.
My grandma, she used to answer the phone and not say nothing. I used to hate it when I used to call. I'm like, because I know her trick. I'll be called. I'm like, say something. I know you're on the phone. To my grandma, like she used to be like,
and just sit there like,
just answer and sit there because like in case somebody like she don't want to talk to, she let them answer first, talk first, and then she'll hang up.
Hey, Johnny, I gotta bring this. Remember we used to do 3-way?
Oh yeah.
And one of us used to be mute, bruh.
Terrible.
Had somebody sitting there talking so much mess. You on the phone.
Yeah.
This one. And I would be so rolling, like, bro.
Listen to this. They about to get caught up. Listen to this. That's what. That's why I always, whenever I say something, that's why I always been that way. If I say
Yep.
something, I stand on it. Like, yep, I said it. That's what
But
it
they
is.
still got star 69. Like, does that still work?
I don't even
That's a good
know.
question.
Don't know.
Try it. Somebody do it.
Well, that's still like to call somebody back that calls you restricted, right?
Yeah. And no, it's crazy. We can see it says restricted. You think we about to answer restricted?
People don't do that no more. That used to be definitely be a thing.
Call private.
You know, yeah.
They definitely still do that. Y'all must
They
ain't
do.
y'all must ain't never dated somebody toxic or something. Cause yeah.
In 2025, they still doing that.
Yeah, I used to talk to somebody that was, it didn't last, but yeah, it did get restricted. Just to argue, just to prove a point. But
That's too toxic.
That was like grade school. That was like grade school. I don't count that.
That's too much. If you doing all that just to argue, I ain't got the energy for that. I do not like arguing. Like, that is, I don't have the energy. I really don't. That's when I'll block you. That's when I'll block. If you like talking reckless, I'll block. You talking to yourself now. Like, I ain't doing none of that.
Or they do those text now numbers now. They got the apps where they got the numbers. Like, people is so creepy. Do you have that?
Do I have that?
Don? You doing this?
I'm weak.
I definitely used it before.
Toxic.
It's like, yes, I have my toxic. I'm not perfect. I have grown.
Yeah, everybody's toxic in their own ways.
Yeah, but I don't like being ignored. I guess that's what it is. So don't.
I'm the same. I'm the same way.
If I have something to say, depending on how serious it is, I guess, or if I'm trying to feel heard, I definitely downloaded that text app. What I needed to say.
Yep.
But I mean, now I won't do that shit no more. Like, it ain't even worth it. Like, if you take out your time to not hear me out and block me, you won't hear from me no more. Like, at all.
Have you ever been caught up to the point where the person finally reached you and asked, "Why were you blocked?"
No.
I've had that. An old best friend of mine.
Well, that's why, because it's an old best friend. They trying to figure it out.
But again, that person, people be knowing what they be doing, so it's like
he's talking about who I'm thinking. Or do I not know this person?
Oh, her too. That's crazy. I am toxic.
I'm weak.
So I did get from different numbers like, "Hey, you blocked me. Why'd you block me?" And I'm just like,
well, probably back then, you probably like blocked them after so many certain events ended up happening. You probably just blocked them with no explanation. So they probably like, "What the hell?" Like, trying to get the answer to why.
But I feel like even then, I shouldn't have to explain why I blocked you because I'm tired. Like, I don't even.
I mean, in a sense, but they don't know you tired probably.
Well, now you do. Now you do. But that again, I've learned that's not even healthy. That part's not even healthy. Still explain and then move forward. So that was bad.
You ain't gotta explain sometimes. It depends.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I blocked somebody recently. And initially it was based off emotions. But I also didn't want to have a conversation because I didn't want to get back sucked in a circle of, well, we back cool now. And then pattern of shit not working. So that person
they be trying to just like act like nothing ever happened and keep going. I hate that shit.
Nothing never happened. It's just we knew how to have conflict resolution, but we had a toxic cycle going on to where we really needed space actually. But every time we had talked, we would get back cool because we talked it out, but it didn't do nothing for me but made me more emotionally invested. So I had to block them. And in the 2 weeks I blocked them, I did feel a little bit better, but I also still wanted a conversation because we left off with misunderstanding, if that makes sense.
I get that.
I'm a person that like to talk shit out. I really don't. I'm like you. I'm like, I need some conflict resolution. But if it get to the point where I don't want to talk about something to a certain point, it's because I need space to think, and you done got on my damn nerves, and I need a break.
Yeah, need to clear my head type thing. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that person. Yeah, I'm definitely that person too. Like I have to like I like for things to be resolved, and if we just agree to disagree and go our different ways, then cool. At least I know that.
Yeah.
But as far as like if something, because people love to make any type of narrative to make you seem like you the bad person and they are the good person, and if you just after like if we end whatever it is and you done made some shit up in your head to make it seem like it's all my fault and then I'm a bad person, I'm not gonna feel good about that ending because I'm like, that's bullshit. Because you better go around and tell everybody, you feel me, that I'm this and that. And that ain't even the case. So I'll be feeling the need to like, no, that's not what happened at all. And but you know, we just gotta leave that shit alone sometimes. But I'm definitely quick to be like, nah. Because that's the thing. I mean, I don't want to say I never do no wrong, but in certain senses, I don't do no wrong. Like I've never really wronged anybody ever in my life. So it's like
Have you
nobody
ever
can
asked somebody that?
have what
Have you ever asked anybody, have you ever done anything wrong?
I have. I'm quick to ask that. I'm like, if especially if it's a problem, I'm like, well, what have I done wrong? Like, okay, wrong morally. I'll say that. Like, of course, I probably did something wrong. Like, oh, I said something mean or some shit. I don't know. Like wrong like that. Yeah. But as far as like morally wrong, like as in doing somebody dirty, no, that's never happened. Um, yeah, that's never happened because like I mean, I think we talked about that before because I'll be like feeling the need to apologize. Like, oh my bad, I didn't even. You feel me? Like but forgot where I was going with that. I don't know, but that's why I take it personal when people do me dirty because I'm like, I would never do that. But you really gotta understand that nobody in this world is like you. Nobody is gonna do things the way you do them. So or treat you the way you treat them. It's damn near impossible and foolish to have that expectation at this point.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it took me 30 years to learn that.
It's a journey. You know,
It
I'll
is.
tell you tomorrow.
That's facts. Yeah, and I do love that part about it. You're always learning something. You just
Yeah.
got to be open to it and embrace it all and adjust accordingly. Because I feel like I really believe in that whole 1% better every day thing. Because I mean, I feel like everybody should be getting 1% better every day. Like you should never be comfortable.
You right?
I'm uncomfortable as hell right now.
Why?
Well, no, well, why am I uncomfortable? Because I'm uncomfortable living in the USA.
Facts.
I'm
Facts,
taking my ass to
man.
Thailand. So,
That's
but
so beautiful, Thailand.
Later are so cheap.
Oh, for real? I'm about to look it up.
Oh! I can send you some stuff. Like it's
Yes.
this guy I follow. He moved. Well, I think at first he moved to Bali, then he moved to Thailand. I think he moved there for 2 years, and he just moved like literally like a week ago to Vietnam, and he's staying in the most lavish place ever for $1,200 a month. When I say it's the most lavish place ever, lavish like hella space, and it's so modern. Like it's like
Why you staying there? In Vietnam. Ain't there a lot going on there?
That
I
was
don't
in
know.
You talking about the
Oh
Vietnam?
yeah, the war. Yeah, I think it'd be Gucci now because I don't think he would be there if they weren't Gucci. But he's just he just want to experience like living in different places because he's like at first he was in Thailand for the longest and like because a lot of people were doing the Thailand thing and then he was like, well, shit, Vietnam's like an hour away from where he was, so he's like, I might as well just see how this is, and he got a real decent like it's crazy how good that place and the amenities are crazy. They got like whole grocery stores like in the complex, like in like all type of stuff. Like it's just a different. You can he don't even need a car. He was bragging like, well, he wasn't bragging on it, but shit, I would be because you don't even need a car because he was talking about like the price of living is even though he spent $1,200, but he don't even have to spend money on a car payment because everything's close, and if not, you can walk most places or like ride a bike, so you don't need a car, so you ain't got all the car expenses and stuff like that. And then the utilities, I think they were like all in the rent or something. Like it, very low cost of living, and you can like, and it's beautiful, and you can just the energy's different. Everybody's happy. Like it's just a different life versus being in this toxic ass country. and dealing with this shit and everybody hating each other and blah blah blah. But Thailand's beautiful.
Well, you should. You plan on moving there soon?
I wasn't really trying to put it out in the universe like that, but I probably will some point in my 30s if I ain't gonna have no family.
I feel. You know what? I feel that. Leave. Go.
Yeah.
Go. Leave.
Well, thanks for kicking me out. Shit.
Oh no, man, like if
No, I get what you mean.
you leave, like
Get the hell out.
yeah. I'm kind of jealous now.
Oh, wait. Hell out. Nah, for real though. Even if it's just for a little, like I want to experience it. So, you know what I mean? Even if I want to stay over there for like 2 years.
I was gonna do the job, what is it? The Peace Corps. I promise I was about to sign up. I was in my process. I was waiting, like literally next year is when I was about to apply to get up through to go to the Peace Corps because I wanted to do, live somewhere different. But, when other life stuff hits you, it's just like, well, let me wait. But, yeah.
Can't wait. You can't wait.
I can't do nothing.
Well, now, yeah, I get it. But
I definitely was signing up. I had a friend. She lived in, I don't know if it was Jamaica, but it was a tropical area. And she sent me the link and all that, and I was gonna reply. But where I wanted to go, it wasn't open yet. I even looked at Belize because Belize was like, when we went went there, Don, it was very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I'm about to sign up.
You should. Definitely should. They give you a stipend.
They do?
Yeah, they pay you.
Oh, my sister's friend went to the Peace Corps. She said nothing about a stipend.
Yes, they pay you. Yep, they definitely pay you. Is it a lot? Yeah, it's good to help out, but is she still in it?
Girl, no. She left. She didn't even stay but 2 months. This was back in before COVID. So yeah, the friend went in 2019 that she got stationed in Africa, Senegal. I don't know, one of them parts of Africa. Was over there for like 2 months and came back. She didn't like the lifestyle though of living in Africa.
Was it like too?
I wouldn't want to live there.
So she lived in a hut. I think she had to sleep on the floor.
Oh God, no.
The restroom, like they didn't, they don't have
porta potty.
Yes. So, but you clean with your left hand.
Well, yeah, we done.
You can only eat with your right hand. She just didn't care for the lifestyle. She said the bugs were huge.
What? Yeah.
But it's more developed parts of Africa, though. I would not be going to a part where I gotta stay in a hut.
It definitely is. It definitely is.
I mean, I guess maybe it would be cool to try for a little bit, but not for long term for sure. Like I'll probably do that for a good month. Like I could take this for a month to reset and be thankful for what I got, but
facts,
right?
Not like I'm about to live here.
3 weeks. I'll do it for a month.
That's almost a month.
Yeah. Do it for a month.
But versus going to where I'm talking about, like in Vietnam, like this is lavish, like way better than the place I got now. You know what I mean? Like, but way cheaper. Like, I need that in my life. Yeah.
Look, all I'm gonna say is this: for those that are watching, it is okay to block. Do not feel ashamed to block those. They obviously deserved it.
But don't block just because you're being held accountable. Just saying.
Touche, but
yeah.
Touche, but also use what God gave you, which is discernment. If you know that you're not going to get nothing out of the conversation that probably that you feel need to be had, just avoid it. Avoid the confrontation and move in a peaceful way. And just block them. It's okay to block them. They'll be all right.
They would.
I'm weak.
For sure. And still kicking and breathing.
Yeah, they're gonna be okay. Especially if they didn't add no value, they're gonna be okay. They're gonna be all right.
I don't know. In conclusion, I I actually don't like block culture. I don't, because I think it's driving us as people further and further apart. I think it's playing a part in that. And I think, like I always say, the government wants us all hating each other, which they are very successful at the moment. But blocking adds to that because people are so short, like with situations, and they're just like, all right, well, I'm just block you, so I ain't got to deal with you. And I'm like, well, try to talk it out. Like, I mean, of course, case by case basis, but I feel like people need to come to more resolutions, like we were just talking about, and like be able to talk to each other without being mean or like stepping on whoever's toes or whatever. I just think people need to be able to have decent conversations without it getting taken like out of context, or like I said before, like people like us before, without getting so defensive and putting up a wall.
Yeah.
Because people don't listen. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody sees this on social media. Like people don't listen to listen. They listen to respond. Like they're just ready to get out what they gotta say. Like listen to what the other person is saying, and maybe you'll learn something you didn't even know, and it could change your perspective on everything. So
Yeah.
that's all I'll say in closing. But we that was a great episode of Three Takes Podcast today. We appreciate all you guys for tuning in. If you liked our conversation we had today, do me a favor and like, subscribe, comment, and share, like the ticker says below. Also, do us a favor and follow us on Instagram at Three Takes. Follow us individually, Beloved at Beloved Music, the Don at _Sci-Fi, and myself at Big Dude Shiny. Go ahead and give us a follow, folks, and remember to stay blessed, stay focused, and embrace the journey.